NVIDIA just put another $2.5 billion into this AI stock. In fact, this is NVIDIA's largest strategic investment that they have in another AI company. And I'm going to explain to you who this is. And I'm going to tell you why I think that this should be part of your portfolio. Also, this stock, this AI stock, is trading at a discount right now from where it was about a year ago. So lots of good things here adding up. So stay till the end because I got a lot to share with you. Let's jump into this. So drop in the comments if you know who this is before I move on. Let me know who your guess is, right? So let's move into this. So the company is CoreWeave. Now, CoreWeave is arguably the largest neocloud AI company out there. I'm going to explain to you what that is if you don't know what that is. But again, the fact that NVIDIA has doubled down, essentially NVIDIA owns 11% of this company's stock. Why would NVIDIA be making a strategic investment in this company if they didn't believe fundamentally that CoreWeave is going to be the leader out there as far as neocloud AI services? And again, once you understand what neocloud is, if you don't know what that is, you're going to get it. And you're going to be like, man, I think I need to own some of this. This is one that I have owned. I continue to own it. And I'm going to be adding to my stake as we go along. Okay. So this is a huge vote of confidence from NVIDIA. The fact that they are doubling their stake, how much they have invested in CoreWeave per this new regulatory filing that we're just finding out. Okay. Moving on. So, look, NVIDIA investing in CoreWeave is significant. And let's take a look at their chart. Right now on the month, they're down 15%. On the 1 year, they're up 15%. Since IPO, 150% up. Now, again, so I think that what you're looking at here is an opportunity, okay? Not profitable yet. CoreWeave is not profitable yet, but their red ink, if you will, is really staying static, which is a good thing. And Wall Street is obviously saying the same thing. And again, why I always go back to this. NVIDIA sees something. NVIDIA sees an opportunity here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have now $5 billion of this company's stock. Okay. All right. Moving on. So here in the orange, let's explain to you what neocloud is. Okay. So cloud computing, we all know what cloud computing, it has been around now for more than 2 decades. It is really essentially how companies can, back up to the cloud, use cloud computing like AWS services, things of this nature. And there's a lot more to it, but that's essentially what it is. So what neoclouds, what CoreWeave does, neoclouds are the latest version of these services, offering GPU as a service and AI as a service. Essentially what they're doing is they're offering GPU processing power as a service to companies, to businesses. Okay. So instead of those companies having to go out and buy all of the architecture and the hardware and put their own data center in and all that kind of stuff, they go to a company like like CoreWeave with this neocloud, and they can get that AI GPU as a service and obviously AI as a service as well. CoreWeave is the largest and most well-known of the neocloud providers. Again, NVIDIA, $5 billion investment. Obviously, CoreWeave has a strategic partnership with NVIDIA. So additionally, in addition to obviously NVIDIA owning 11% of CoreWeave stock, there is a strategic partnership in place, which gives CoreWeave a competitive advantage. By collaborating with NVIDIA, CoreWeave has access to the company's most recent state-of-the-art AI chips. And they're offering the NVIDIA chips, obviously, as their GPU as a service. Okay. So right here it is. So NVIDIA already had a sizable position in CoreWeave, owning more than 24.2 million shares. They now own 47.2 million shares, bringing their current stake to well over just about 4.9 billion. And again, that is 11% of CoreWeave's outstanding stock. Okay. So let's talk about, in the purple here, the CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen, expanding on the opportunity. Say CoreWeave right here. CoreWeave, this is a quote from the CEO of NVIDIA. CoreWeave's deep AI factory expertise, platform software, and unmatched execution velocity are recognized across the industry. Together, we're racing to meet extraordinary demand for NVIDIA AI factories, the foundation of the AI industrial revolution. Pretty significant, right? So in giving NVIDIA's growing ties to CoreWeave and its massive vote of confidence, should investors follow suit? Should you? I think you should. I think everybody should own some CoreWeave. This is one of those parts of the AI stack that not a lot of people understand or really get or really are invested in yet. And I think, again, you should be looking at it. So here in the red, CoreWeave's growth is compelling. First quarter revenue surged 112% year over year to $2 billion, while its loss per share was essentially flat at $1.40. So it's losing $1.40 per share. Obviously, it's an AI startup. It's not profitable yet, but it was flat, and the Wall Street's viewing that as a positive thing because it wasn't. They're not massively bleeding more and more and more. Okay, it is important to note that the company's backlog, this is significant, surged to 284% year over year to $99.4 billion, which provides insight into the future revenue. In fact, the CEO of CoreWeave said on the earnings call that demand is, quote, accelerating across the board. Okay. You see more and more companies coming to these neocloud providers, i.e. CoreWeave is the main one out there, and saying, hey, look, we don't want to, invest and build our own essentially data centers, what have you. We want to use your software as a service, your GPU as a service, your AI software as a service, things of that nature, which I absolutely love. So CoreWeave is going to continue to expand to meet unrelenting demand. The company is investing heavily in CapEx, with 2020 spending expected to reach 31 to 35 billion. So they're spending upwards of $35 billion on CapEx expenditures to, again, build out their infrastructure, right? Despite heavy investment, CoreWeave said, quote, our deployments continue to be profitable at the contract level. Suggests that as the company scales, the profits will likely come. So look, they're not profitable yet, but I think the red ink is in a static play. They're not bleeding even more. Their contracts are profitable. Okay. Their deployments with their contracts with their customers are profitable at the contract level. They're building the infrastructure. $99 billion in backlog, grew 284%. This is significant. I mean, yes, we're looking at a company that is in the red, but remember that this is an opportunity where in AI, you're looking down the road with that backlog. NVIDIA doubling their stake in this company is significant. This is a really, really good opportunity. Remember, they're also at a 15% discount, essentially, right now from where in the last month. Okay, 150% since IPO, not astronomical, which shows you that a lot of people don't really get or seeing the neocloud segment of AI as significant. I mean, it is significant, right? But most people are in the AI sector tend to be focused on the AI data center infrastructure build out, right? The NVIDIA is the memory chip component, all that goes into that. And looking at the AI data center. And a lot of videos I've done have talked about that, just to be clear, right? Okay, and it's something I mentioned at the top of the video right here. This said the stock is selling for roughly 8 times sales, down from its mid-2025 peak of 20 times sales. So you're looking at, again, a pretty significant discount if you buy CoreWeave today versus where it obviously was trading at in 2025 at 27 times sales, not 8 times sales. All right. Before I let you go, I want to give you an opportunity to make even more money in stocks. You see right here, Astera Labs, which, by the way, I have talked about on my channel. You see how they're up 21%. All right. I want to show this to you. So here's Astera Labs. So this is Astera Labs. You can see right here. You see this green and red boxes. These are buy and sell alerts coming in from my software, X1 Algo, which is a trading indicator. It tells you when to buy and when to sell stocks. It also works for crypto as well, but it tells you when to buy. So let me show you this. This is a buy alert to a sell alert. 6 days, 21%. Okay. Sell, don't take a loss. Buy here, 7 days, 22%. And then just recently, another buy alert issued right here, 20%. But look at this aggregate from here all the way to here, 20 days, 40+%. Okay, 40+% in 20 days. That's what the software does. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. It runs on an iPhone, runs on Android. It is easy to install. It is easy to use. I have everything from grandmas and grandpas and teenagers using this. Literally, I have friends of my son who is 18 years old using this software every single day to make money with trading stocks. Tells you when to buy and sell. There's a link in the description below. Go try it out. Look, there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund policy. What does that mean? You don't like it, you get a complete refund. I have live coaching every single week in the members area. The prices are cheaper than you see on the screen if you use that discount code down there, SP1, SP1, and it will basically make the software cost $1.10 a day. You spend more than that on a soda, on candy, on gum. Invest in your stock investing future. You're here looking at AI stock videos because you're trying to make even more money, and this can help you. And I'm literally asking for $1.10 a day. And by the way, if you don't like it, you have 30 days, you get a complete refund. So you have lost nothing, and you've tried something new. And this is how the big money guys and gals are doing this. This is how they're making money. Because again, do you know when to buy and sell any of your stocks? Do you know? You probably don't. You're probably flying blind. And that's what I'm talking about. So taking advantage of this, 30-day, no questions asked, refund guarantee, $1.10 a day. You spend more than that on junk that makes you nothing. Try it out. Links are in the description below. It will take you to this site right here. This is my site. I've created the software, spent north of $30,000 having the software built and made it bulletproof and on live coaching every week. All that is there for you. Links are right down there. Go get it. Go try it. Remember, you have that 30-day, no questions asked refund guarantee. I'll see you. Take care.